Welcome back to Darthmod Ultimate Commander, and I'm going to get it right this time. Yes, it's the Bavarian Campaign. No, it's not the United Provinces Campaign. By the way, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold. It is still me, though. I don't know if my voice sounds deeper than normal. Anyway, I've got some plans. Somebody did suggest that I ally with Portugal. Never let it be said that I don't listen to people, so let's ally with Portugal. No, not there, I won't do. Because they're a minor nation, aren't they? So, okay. Request trade agreement, and request alliance. And I'm doing this because, like they say, they're a major sea power. What's that? Benefit? I see no benefit. Oh, right, okay. Well, let's offer them something, shall we? Request trade agreement, request alliance. I would have thought that would have been enough for them, to be honest with you, but give them the flying shuttle, see if that makes a difference, shall we? No benefit. Oh, no. Sorry about this, folks. I thought I had this sorted. Request alliance, technology, flying shuttle, and joint. Oh, I bet they want that. Joint stock companies. I bet they do. Business today's conclude. That's it, yeah. Of course, should have thought of that in the first place, shouldn't I? They're a seafaring nation. Joint stock companies will allow them to build a better trade centre. And of course, they're way off the edge of Spain there, so I can't see them being a threat to me in their economy doing so well. And they're quite small anyway, so that's okay. Right, now the other thing I wanted to do was replenish all these troops around here. Because at the moment, they're all looking a little bit sad, aren't they? We have an expression over here, you know. Careworn is the expression. Careworn. We used to sort of, I don't know, it used to describe it really as somebody that's sort of like worn out because they're sort of working really hard for other people and things, you know, but it's become just an expression for just being knackered, basically, so careworn. Right, okay, that's that. Now, over in Prague, it's interesting, I've just been through about, well, I thought there were about 50, I'm sure there must be over 100 comments that have been left while I've been playing the game and uploading. Where are we? Here we go. What I want is, you remember I was frustrated last time because the road wasn't built? So here we go, I'm going to build a road in there. Okay, Denmark. Right. Here we go. This is what I'm frustrated by because somebody suggested I use my rakes more, so you don't use them very much. And it's a real pain because I just planned exactly to do that, thinking I've got to use these rakes better. So I don't mind taking advice, but it looks like I'm just taking advice now. But I definitely decided I was going to do this. Believe me, please. Okay, let's do the Northern Port. Sabotage that one. 51%. That's pretty good, isn't it? Come on, you've got to do this one. One thing that was suggested by the same person who left their comments on a separate, what was it, on the message thing or something instead of on the general comments thing, was that half an hour video is a bit better, and I do agree with that, but oh blimey, come on, what's the matter with you? Why can't you even move? You can move, look. Come on. Oh, I don't know what that was. Some kind of glitch. I just want them in there so I can see what's going on. I know they don't block movement of anybody in there, but hey ho. Now, okay, down at the bottom here, I want to get a rake working here as well. I've got one here somewhere, wherever he is. Come on, Rakey, where are you? There he is. Oh, someone's just been saying, me not being able to see things has driven him mad. He's watching the Road to Independence campaign, I think it is, and I missed some Prussian fleet, but hey, I do these things. Right, what am I going to do? I'm going to try his port, I think. 51%, pretty good. Successful mission. Wow. Now, I must admit, I didn't expect instant success, but I have looked at these in advance, and they're not doing too well, really. Okay, he's on 14 there, but it's not brilliant, really, look, he's lacking growth. In fact, his ports, he's going to get nothing now for that one because of what I've just done, so I'm just going to eat away at him, you know, sort of gradually gnaw away. Anyway, here we go. I think that's all I want to do. Actually, I'll tell you what else I could have done. I could have brought some more rakes over, couldn't I? Because I've got plenty floating around all over the place, so I could have used other ones. The intention is to try and keep the video to half an hour, because that's the thing I was about to say. It was a suggestion that I go down to half an hour. If only I could. I don't know what it is. It just seems to go on for so long, you know. Especially if you put a battle in, you know. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to do snappy battles for some reason. I think it's because one of the other comments I get back from people is that you're so thoughtful about what you do, you know, so I am, that is, but that all, I suppose, takes time, doesn't it? Anyway, this takes time too much. I did try and get peace, by the way, not just now and in the end turn. Oh, by the way, the Ottomans wanted a trade agreement with me, and I told them to get stuffed, but yes, this is what we've been expecting, isn't it? How big are these? Hey? There. Right, I should be able to clear those away, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it was about sort of, diplomacy. I had tried that before I started these videos. Before I started to do this video, I tried diplomacy with various people. They wouldn't let me have it. Venice wouldn't either. That's why I'm ruining their economy. I'm hoping they're going to become desperate. Look at that, minus 57. That's the difference it's made. Fantastic. That's what I want to do. I want them desperate for money. I want them hungry for peace. I really do. But okay, first thing I have to do is let's sabotage something else. I want these guys really, really hungry. Now, I wonder what. I don't know. Anywhere really. Sabotage this, maybe. Or do I want money really? Maybe I want to sabotage these really. That might be better. Ruin his economy, but having said that, I can hit that. I'll tell you what, let's find out what we can most easily hit. Sabotage, that's 48%, that's pretty good, isn't it? And this one is 42%. Right, decision made. Let's go for the one that's giving him some money and hurt him some more. Sabotage that one, 48%. 48 and 42, agent detected. Well, that's what I was expecting before, so that's not too big a deal, is it really? Let's just move him in the middle here somewhere, so keep him sort of, I don't know, roughly out of the way. That's the rebellion I've got to deal with in a minute. So we're going to have to go and defeat these rebels. I'm going to defeat them with the Croatians. That's these here. They're not actually replenished yet, but I've got loads and loads of troops in there. I should be able to get in there and defeat him. Well, pretty easily really, I would have thought. What should we do? Stand off at a distance and blast him away again with our B-52s, whatever they call them. Okay, I'm going to go in there, take him out with these. I've got a horse, and he hasn't, has he? Tell you what, it might be handy though to have dragoons come on at the back. I think I will actually. Just bring some dragoons in there as well. I'll tell you what, let's get these within striking distance first, that's the main thing. So if they're going to attack anybody, they're going to attack that force, aren't they? Is that the best way? That, there. Okay. Right, he's not going for it. I'm not surprised at that. So I'll bring these up and bring these into the red zone as well. No, I don't really need the foot. I just want all the dragoons. I don't need all of those really, to be honest. I just need enough to make sure nothing of his gets off the field. That's the idea of all this. Okay, bring him over to, say, there. They can easily get back. Okay? Right, so the plan is to attack with these, and then what will happen is, when he runs away, or runs off the battlefield, I can chase him with these, can't I? Anyway, let's get in there and do that. Ruin these. It's a battle, might be interesting. Well, I've got 1,400 and something, he's got 1,200 and something. Fairly evenly matched. I've got better troops, of course, but I expect to blow him up really from a distance anyway. But he has got the artillery, so it's going to be my 24-pounders against his artillery, but he's got a better range than me as well, so I might have to close up. But anyway, let's start the battle off, and I'll go to the loo while that one's just loading up, and I'll bring you in when we're set up. Well, I've decided to get straight into this one. My howitzers are targeting his guns there at the back, so he does a minimum amount of damage to my guns. I should really be hitting him with my carcass shot, shouldn't I? Against his... oops, hang on, let's just pull these out a bit. These are the ones that were in front of the howitzers, but I moved them out of position. So let's bring these across as well. Okay, we've got good quality troops, as you know. We've got elite troops. I'm hoping to win the firefight so that he's got to come out and attack me. That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? So, okay, just thin out these lines a bit because they were about 4 ranks deep as well, which is not the best way to have them, of course. Right, I imagine my dragoons are starting to move towards the centre now. Not really what I need them to be doing. What I will do, though, is get them towards those... here, yes. Let's get them moving towards here, I think. Whoops, hang on. There we go. Oh, what's wrong with that? Oh, there's a house there, isn't there? Right, okay. Just see if they can do a bit of damage there as the time goes by. Right, okay, where are we now? He's still coming on a bit crooked, isn't he? Or rather, we're a bit crooked to him, so might just have to straighten that out a little bit. I wonder if they'll behave themselves if I move them around here a bit. Not sure, let's see. Sometimes they all go into different positions when you do that, and it's a bit awkward. Actually, no, that's not very good. Never mind, we've done it now. In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Right, okay, come on, horse, where are you? I think we might just charge though. Oops, hang on, what's happening here? No, we don't want to go through there, thank you very much. But it would be rather nice to simply take out those guns over there. What are they? Jaegers? Should we just chase down some Jaegers? I think so, don't you? Yeah, why not? I think so, because Jaegers... yeah, and I'll bring those over here for to take the guns out. Let's see what's happening around here. Come on, where are we? Yep. Jaegers are pretty light troops, they can't form square, so we ought to be able to make a complete mess of those, haven't we really? Let's bring these around as well. I'll just rush those into position. That looks like something's flashing. I would imagine that's his Jaegers going already. Right, and he's around to here. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? He's going to want to try and get a shot in at my heavy cavalry, isn't he? So let's see what's going on with the Jaegers. I think they've probably gone already. Yes, they have. So we'll just get one of those chasing them. Okay, and then we'll get these two here, just forming up at the back here, because that's all we really need them to do, isn't it? So, okay, and these here, I wanted those to take out the guns, which is exactly what they're going to do any minute now. Yep. Okay, right. Might as well get those taking out the guns as well. Right, and he's going to start bringing his infantry up now, isn't he? So I need to get my guns firing at his infantry there. I can't use carcass shot there because we can't reach, so let's find out what's happening over here now. Something got shot at there, didn't it? But we should win any firefight there, we really should. So let's just skip those into position pretty quickly, and then we'll go straight into his flank. We should be getting some nice flanking fire in there. We should certainly be getting... Oh look, he's found the horse, hasn't he, again? Anything he can hit, you know, that's a higher value target, he's going to go for. It's a damn nuisance, isn't it? But anyhow, that's the way the game works. So let's bring those up there, rush them up into position so we can get some decent fire into those, and then I'll launch the heavy horse into them as well. So these horses should be ready to go about now, I would have thought. Oh, it'd be interesting to know actually if he's firing by rank or not. I don't think he even is. Anyway, the horse have got to go in for there because that's just such a gift. I can't just leave them out, can I? So that's the horse in there. Brilliant. And we'll have these actually firing against those because we don't want to fight them against the ones that the horse are going for, really. So these should now be engaging. So, are you firing back at there or are you having a go at my horse? What are you doing? Okay, well, let's get them around here a bit. I could do with finding out what's happening over here, really, with these, because he might be starting to have a go now with those. There you are, yes he is, isn't he? Nothing's getting away, is it? I can't see anything that's getting away, so let's pull those back over there. Pretty sharpish. Are they moving as well? I think they're all moving, are they? Yep, they're all going. Right, good. My guns should be targeting... Oh dear, look. Looks like they're going in, doesn't it? In that case, if they're going in, they're all going to have to go in. Not the best way to do that, I'm afraid, but it had to happen there at that point, so there we go. Oh, right, looks like everything's gone. Well, virtually everything's gone, doesn't it? So, let's just take those into there then. And these horses that are over here... Oh, where are they? The other ones. On the left, that's these. Alright, they're chasing anyway, so that's very sensible of them, thank you very much. And these can chase those, and we'll stop the guns now, I think. A bit silly. Okay, so I need some dragoons to chase the others off as well now, don't I, really? So, send, I don't know, these dragoons into there. And these dragoons over to here perhaps. And I don't know, these dragoons were stopped and doing absolutely nothing. Perhaps over to there. And maybe those dragoons. No, we're going to continue. I want to wipe everybody out off this battlefield. Right. Sorry about that. It was a lot easier than I thought that was going to be, really, wasn't it? I don't know how many men I lost, but that was certainly extremely easy, that one. Something has to go wrong. Surely my mic was turned off or something. It can't go as easy as that. Right, okay, what have we got here now then? We've got running away. Surely they're all going to get chased down by those dragoons, aren't they? I can't see any of those surviving anywhere. I really can't. That would just be ridiculous if they did, really. I know they're only dragoons, but they are on horses and they can run faster, so, or rather gallop quicker, so they should be able to take everybody out, shouldn't they? Now what's happening with these here? They look like they might not have too much against them. Caraziers? Oh, there's only 24 of them left anyway. Right, okay, well I'm going to go around the battlefield finishing these off. Not many close-ups, I'm afraid, there, because I wanted to look at the whole battlefield. That's one of the downsides of it all, isn't it, really, you know, doing a grand battle like that. But the main thing is, as far as I'm concerned, to use your campaign map to utilise as many troops as you can, so that you can make sure that nobody escapes. The idea is that no rebels should get off this battlefield, and I don't think they are going to. Anyway, I'll get them polished off, and then I'll bring you back onto the campaign map, yeah? Well, you can see the results, folks. Look at that, 223 lost for me. That's pretty poor, isn't it, really? But at least we've completely wiped him out. If I'd have gone for an auto-resolve, it might have given me a better victory than that, but I didn't want to mess about with it, really. I thought it was best to just... I don't know. I thought it was best to do it myself. So I think we'll put those back in there. Now I'm hoping that that's going to straighten that place. It has. Look at that. So we're straight already, aren't we? So I'm hoping maybe I can just amalgamate some of these troops and then bring these in to replace any of the... Oh, it's those, is it? Do you know, we've hardly lost any of these as well. Only 94 of those. Maybe I can amalgamate these, and then once I've done that, I can bring those other dragoons in. So 61, 101, 105, 105, come on. Can I get rid of some more somewhere? 105. Ah, I could get rid of some of these as well, couldn't I? What about into there? 71 of those. And 88 there. Ah, maybe I can do it then. What's that? 54. 54 of those and 55 of those. The place is still happy. I've got all of these outside, you see, that I can bring in. So that would be the best thing to do. So let me think. I think what I perhaps need to do is take those out there. Yep. Okay, then amalgamate these like so. Okay, put those inside. I know these are good because they've got chevrons and all that, but I don't think I'm going to need those. In fact, looking at that, I'm certainly not, am I? What I want to do now is just take out that low unit, that one there, into here, and see if they're still settled. Just there, they should be. Look at that, we're on a 1, aren't we? So, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of both of those units then, just disband both of those, because they're just going to cost me money, aren't they? And I don't think I need to be spending that kind of money. So, yeah, disband those two. Right, good. So that's that place settled because of the... because we destroyed the rebels. That's, I don't know what you call it. What is it? Military crackdown, is it? Something? There you go, military crackdown. Plus 25, plus 1. That'll come down, but so will the resistance to foreign occupation. So we talked about that before, haven't we? So great stuff. So that's Vienna finally sorted out and settled. Oh, thanks for the recommendations about places to go to, by the way. I hadn't thought of going to Dresden. Certainly hadn't thought about going to Breslau, which is over here, of course. What do you say it's called now? Wroclaw. Interesting place, isn't it? I hadn't realised it was a place that had any sort of historical beauty about it. Perhaps its architecture, its design, or the terrain around it. I really didn't know. But then that's just my ignorance. That right? Okay. The other thing I want to do is put my Vienna foot. That's these here. I thought I might put those in here. And then I could free up these troops from here. I think I've changed my mind. That was my plan. I thought, you know, I could just sort of bring all the foot into here, and I've got an army that I can use. But I don't really see that much point in that. I might as well leave these in here, because, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move them. I can move them. I'll just move them over, perhaps, to here. I don't think I'm going to... Oh, look at that. On a north, I don't need them. If I do need to put them back, I'll just filter them back in one at a time into there. But I think this is the better position because they cover each other, these two places. But it's the more forward position as well, isn't it, to keep other people away. Have you noticed this one? Russians on their way in. Remember I said I was going to build a road over in Prague? Well, the Hungary road is already built, I think. Pretty sure. Yes, it is. So that's about the best reach we're ever going to get from there. So we just have to hope the Russians will come for us. And they'll probably just damage these buildings, won't they? So it's not worth me upgrading those buildings. Just be a waste of money now. So, right, okay. Next thing I thought about doing was over in Hungary. Where are we? I wonder if I need to now. I was thinking about recruiting some decent... I'm going to, yeah. I want to recruit some decent horse. I can't really get any. I can get gendarmerie. Maybe I should get those. A couple of gendarmerie. I've got loads of dragoons, I know, but I don't know what else is going to come in there. I'm people are going to say again, oh, that's because you haven't got good intelligence, isn't it? You should have rakes out there. But I have got one here, so he should be able to see fairly well what's happening down there, shouldn't he? So I do think I've got my rakes out spotting at the moment, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Right, now the Denmark rake. Oh, you notice, by the way, the Swedes have come out. So the Denmark rake, that's this one up here. I'm going to get him to, I don't know, what have we got? It was a church school somewhere there. And there's this one as well. That's a chapter school. And that was a church school. What's the difference? Chapter school is, okay. I don't know which one. Let's find out which is the easiest. Sabotage, 48%. And this one, Sabotage, 51. I'm going to go for that one. Yeah, I thought it'd be that one. Oh, agent detected. That's a shame. Never mind. Keep it up. The thing is, you see, I want to sort of like damage the economy of these guys and make them come out and do something about it. But we'll see. You never know. Now, in Vienna, over here, because things are going to improve for us over time now. Not there, you fool. Not there. Here. Yeah? I'm going to build a university in there as well. Spend a bit more money building that place up. The idea is that obviously I'll be able to research much quicker than I am doing at the moment. Right, now over in Württemberg, which is... Oh, come on, where are you? There. I'm going to build my iron workshop in there, if I can afford it. I can. Good. And I think there's a farm around... Yeah, there it is. Yep, good. So I'll have that as well. I think I've got a place around here somewhere where I've got 2 rakes. And bearing in mind, somebody just said to me, you don't use your rakes very well. They're quite right, by the way. I need to find out where he is. But there you go. Look at that. 2 rakes around one place. That's a waste of time, especially when I want to be in a position to damage these Swedish areas. I think... Yeah, it's going to be Sweden, isn't it? It's the most important area to damage, really, I think. So, okay, let's bring him over there. It's going to take 2 turns. Oh, never mind. It's worth it. We'll get him there eventually, won't we? I'm surprised I haven't damaged that port yet, actually, that shipyard. It would be nice to kick those ships out, wouldn't it, and watch Call and murder them. Oh, I expect they would murder them anyway. That's part of Sweden's problem, actually. You can't trade because the main port is blockaded. Anyhow, I think that's just about enough for now. Let's have a quick check on the regions, just to make sure we're okay. Oh, and by the way, all those people that think, well, you've won it, what are you doing? You still do have to hang on to 1750. And at the moment, it's still, I think, in the balance. I still think other things could go wrong. You know, we could have massive attacks from loads of people. Trade could fall apart from all over the place. All sorts of things could happen. Which is partly the reason, by the way, that I denied trade with the Ottomans. I've probably said this on a previous video. You know, on the turn end, when it went slow at the Ottoman period, I kicked it out because it just takes too long from that point. Well, they offer me trade, and the reason why they want me to do that is because way down in the bottom there, the Vienna port, I think it's the Vienna port, it's the one that's near Venice anyway that I've got. That port down there is is very, very vulnerable to an attack from the Venetians, and of course what's going to happen is if I start trading, it'll trade through there if I trade with the Ottomans, and it'll just blockade that, cut that trade, and it'll just cost me a load of money, so it's just not worth doing it. Anyway, oof, these take ages. Oh, here's a tricky one, unexpected one as well. The Swedes have entered my territory. Presumably they want to damage that place, and that's why they've entered there. I have the opportunity to intercept. I don't remember exactly how an intercept works, whether I can just sit in my fort and shoot at him with my guns from the fort. I really don't know, I just don't remember. But anyway, I've got dragoons to ride him down with, and although he's got a horse, I can't... not a horse, sorry, although he's got artillery, he might do me some damage. I can't see him doing that much damage, so I think I'm just going to go for this, and otherwise he's just going to damage that building, isn't he? So I think we need to clear him out, really, and then perhaps replenish my troops afterwards. It's probably cheaper to replenish my troops than to do this and then fight him again afterwards, but I could bring over some horse, you see, from Berlin. But no, I'm going to go for this. So, okay, let's go in, another battle. As I said, I don't really remember what happens here, but I've put my foot on the walls in the hope that I can hit somebody. Got them at the front there. I've put my dragoons at the back, keeping them safe. I suspect what he's going to do is stand off and fire at me with his artillery if he's got any sense. No, he doesn't seem to have any sense, does he? So that's good news for us. He's going to blast at the walls, presumably, which is great news for us. We'll just hang on as long as we possibly can, letting him damage the walls, and we should be able to return some fire while he's doing it. Where's he coming? Is he coming this way, that way? Where's he coming? Can we shoot at him from there, maybe? Come on, chaps, quick as you like. Yep. I don't know what we're firing at, to be honest. We're firing at his cannons or what? We're not firing at his cannons. I don't know if he's taken any hits. I don't know if he has. He hasn't even taken any hits yet. We're possibly firing back at his cannons, I really don't know. But I'm not too worried about it, like I say. He's going to come and attack me on the walls, so I'm perfectly happy for him to do that. I'm not sure how long it's going to take him to get these walls down, so we might have to watch that carefully. What we don't want is to take some damage from the walls going down. Take a note out of their book as well, in that when it gets to 51%, that's when they start to damage you, you know. So, okay, come on, hit them. Right, okay. These guys going to do anything? Yeah, we've got some of them. We've got some of those as well, which is good. And none of those. Right, okay, how are the walls doing? 33%, so we're still doing okay there. They're losing, they're wavering already. Brilliant. Oh, well, that's excellent news, isn't it? I think I might just take the horse all the way round. Yeah. And where are we? Are we coming around here? Where are we? Yeah, we're going around that way. Okay, so let's get both lots of horse going this way. The intention is obviously going to be simply to gallop round and take out his artillery. That's what we're going to do. So, okay, bring these chaps round here, away from those walls that he's firing at anyway, because the walls are going to go down, aren't they? Oh, 51%. Has he taken any of my men out with that? He has. Look at that. 173 out of 225. That's simply from that damage to that wall. That's a nuisance, isn't it? Right, okay, hopefully they're still able to fire. They're only broken, by the way, so they're likely to come back. And in the meantime, they'll break far enough to be able to go and hit the dragoons. I'm sure they will, but anyway, never mind. It should be a fairly easy one to win this, shouldn't it? We'll get into the right position. Come on, lads. Quick as you like. Maybe a little bit quicker than you like, eh? Right, now let's find out where those dragoons are. They may even be in a position to do something now. But a lot. I thought I saw the other dragoons then. Yes, I did. Right, okay. Let's get these over to here. What about the other ones? Can they get through without being affected by anyone else? I think they probably can, you know. Yeah. Okay, they can stay in square at the back. I'm quite happy with that. That's no problem. I think maybe he's hitting this wall, is he? No, he isn't. Right, where's he going then? He's coming over here, is he? Right, okay then. Would you like to fight me across here then? That'd be rather nice. Maybe we should run. We get too tired, mind you, but well, let's see what happens. Okay. Might be an idea actually to form up here and shoot at him and then charge him from the side. But no, I think I'm just going to end up charging him from the side. Let's see what this wall's like first before we do anything else that's silly. We're still okay there, so that's no problem. Great stuff. Right, okay, I'm only leaving him there really to draw the fire of his artillery. Right, these now need to be fighting. He's on 151, we're on, I don't know what, 169, 168? Actually, we're going down. 147, that's not very good. I think I might have to bring these across. What happened to his other infantry? Are they coming over the walls somewhere? Yeah, there they are. Okay, let's get down here then. Doesn't matter, by the way, if he occupies the centre of this. Makes no difference whatsoever to this game. Right, let's find out what the Dragoons are doing. They ought to be taking out that... yeah, they are. Almost gone. And there was some foot around here, wasn't there, in square. Don't know where they've gone. Now, I think these have stopped chasing. That's not clever of you, chaps. That's not clever at all. I need you chasing. Right, okay, I don't know where the others have gone. They must have been wiped out, I suppose. Where did his square go? I suspect, you know, they've reformed themselves. Whoops. They've reformed themselves and they're heading towards the walls. Yep, looks like they are. Okay, well, let's go chasing them. Yep, let's not make it too easy for them. We ought to be winning this, I hope. Line infantry against my line infantry. What's he got? He's got 118. We've got 140. We've gone down to 170 something anyway. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's down here now. Alright, okay. Well, never mind. My chap's in the centre then. Come on, boys. Oh yeah, we're making it hard for ourselves, are we? Going the long way round. Alright then. Hey! That's appeared in the centre. That's not good. Surely he can't win this by taking that. I hope not. Now, where's he gone? Ah, he'll have gone through the gates. Does he now occupy all the gates? Oh look, he's got the centre. Wow! Wow! He's through here as well. Come on, boys. Hey, this is not good. He can win this battle. He can actually take the centre. I didn't know he could do that. I really didn't know he could do that. Right, are my other dragoons doing anything? No, they're not. Right, let's get those charging into the centre as well then, hey? Hope he hasn't taken all the walls. Grief, that would be a disaster. How are we doing here? Shattered. Right, okay, I'll have to go in for those afterwards. Can't mess around now. Haven't got many of these, have we? Right, okay. Come on, boys, do the business. They're not all there yet. Look at this, taking them ages. They've got to come down the walls. Oh dear. This is not looking good for us. Come on, horse, where are you? Why aren't you charging through there? Come on. That's the way. Go on then. I know you're going to be tired, but we need you, boys. We need you. Okay, so we over there first, just to form up. And then the others, wherever you are. Right, you're coming up as well. Right, brilliant. Don't take too long. We've only got a minute or so left. Right, okay. I don't know why you're... No, we'll just have to charge those in. I can't mess about with this. I'll have to simply go for this, lads. Where are the boys from the side? Here. Ha! This is how not to do it, folks. I think we're going to have to go charging in there as well. Are all elite troops? No, they're not elite troops. But they don't seem to like the dragoons after all, do they, really? Right, I think now I'm going to have to take the other dragoons, which which are these, after those that were routing, wherever they are. Is it these? Yep. They're going to have to go for those instead now, because I need those not to get off the field. We need to... Hey? That was pretty quick, wasn't it, that? Close victory. Doesn't even give me a chance. That's interesting, isn't it? Obviously everything of his was routing, but it should have given me a chance to chase him off, shouldn't it? But it seemed to think that I was defending. I had no idea that he could win the game on an intercept by taking the central points, but you live and learn. Ah, final results, look at that. 187, I've lost. 385, he's lost. What if he got any away? Now that's not fair, is it? With all those dragoons in there, we could have had chasing him off. There is no way he'd have escaped that battlefield. That's a cruel result, I think. It really is. But, anyway. I'll tell you while these moves are just finishing now, that I did my advert today. I put my 3 links. They wanted my PayPal details to pay into, which I sent them a receipt for, an invoice, sorry, for them to pay. And they said they'd pay the fees as well, the 3.4 fees for PayPal. So I sent them a charge off for $62 instead of $60, which is what they were originally intending to pay. I don't know what that is in English pounds, I haven't worked it out, but it's at least £30, I would have thought. So you got agent recruited as well. Now what is it? Oh, it's a missionary. I don't really need missionaries, but where are you? Come on, missionary. Okay, where do I need to go where it's not Catholic? Oh, isn't that Catholic? Of course it isn't. It's still Protestant. I didn't realise. Well, we're on the increase. I'll just leave him in there then. That's a good place for him, isn't it? Right, okay, trait gained. Very good. Recruitment report, thank you. They're in Hungary. New town emerges. Now then. What shall I get in there? I think I might just get a school. An actual university school. One that leads to a university. Right, okay. Now, I'm a bit cross about this, really. These, having got away. Oh, not those, these. That's irritating, to say the least. Anyhow, my chaps are stable enough, I don't need to worry about those, but I might just try and replenishing those. I think I'm alright with that number. Out of 105 down to 89. I'm quite happy with that. And they built up a chevron as well anyway, but I'm wondering about these. They're down to about half. That's simply because of the wall, I mistimed when I took them down from the wall, but anyway, never mind. Can't know anything about that now, so no use raking over old coals, as they say. Right, now him, I'm going to go for the church school again, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Sabotage. 51%. It's a good percentage, isn't it? Agent detected again. He's not getting it now, is he? Blast. What about the other agent I moved into this area? Can he get anywhere near? He can get near, but he can't get near enough. Can he sabotage that area there? I don't think that's already sabotaged, is it? No, it isn't. Okay, let's get him up there to that one then.
Oh, hello.
Might be more tricky when there are troops in there, but still 43%. That's a pretty good percentage, actually. Agent executed. Oh, dear me. Not a good result. Dear. It's my own fault, really. I put him into a place where there were enemy troops, so that was bound to cause me some problems, isn't it? Okay, let's see what the Venice rate can do. That's this one down here. Gosh, I always go too far, don't I? I don't know why. But, okay. Venice rate. I'm going to get him to... Did he get the wineries? I don't think he did he? No, he didn't. Wineries. Successful mission. He's better, isn't he? The other one fails at 51%. This one can do it at 48%. You get mine. I suppose it's a percentage thing, isn't it? Of course it's a percentage thing. Right, okay. Now, the Croatian troops, that's these here. I want to replenish those. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, is that all there was? Hang about a minute, something went wrong there. Let's do that again. I thought I'd selected them all. Obviously I hadn't done. Yeah, that's more like it. Right, okay. Now, Hungary. I need to go out there and defeat the Russians. These here. Yeah, I've got my 2 lots of horse in there. He's probably damaged these places, hasn't he, now? No, he hasn't? Oh, that's good. He's got any more coming behind? Probably. Right, okay. Only 2 units. We're going to murder him there, aren't we, really? Just line up the infantry and then attack him from the flanks. So he's a goner. I'll do that in a moment. And then I just need to replenish those troops afterwards. So, and then I'll replenish these troops up here as well. These ones. Perhaps these, just those. I wonder if it's worth going in against those. We could actually wipe them out, you know, couldn't we? How did he get that gun away? That's just unreal, isn't it? That's absolutely ridiculous. Right, okay. Got some decent horse in there I could lend. They can't quite get them. Oh, I think they can, you know. I think they can actually reach. Look. Yeah, they can definitely reach. So I can send a couple of proper horse along there as well to wipe them out if I think I really need them. And I'm just not sure I even really need those. But anyway, I think that's going to be for the next video. That's 41 minutes done. And I want to try and make the videos just that little bit more snappy if I possibly can. Oh, a couple of battles in that one as well, hey? I don't think Venice are going to go for peace yet. I'll have a look. But that's the whole idea of all of this, to wreck their economy so much. I've done it again, haven't I? Gone far too far over. It's to wreck their economy so much. See, they're on a minus 92 every turn now. Bankruptcy's increasing every time. They're not going to be at all happy, are they, really? I wonder if they'll do it now. Oh, and the reason I'm not attacking them, by the way, perhaps with this army, is I've got the Russians around me who can attack me if I take my army out of there. But not only that, it's this place here. I did say I thought it was Greece. It's not Greece, is it? It's... what's it called? I can't really read that from now. It's Patras, isn't it? I thought all that area was Greece, but I think it's calling that Greece, isn't it? I thought all of this was Greece, but anyway, never mind. This is the other area that the Venetians have got, so I can't reach that area because I've got no naval capacity and I can't fight my way through the Russians yet, not without leaving this dreadfully exposed of the Venetians behind me at the moment, so it's just not worth me doing it. So I might just try for a peace again now with Venice. I don't think they're softened up enough yet to go for it. It's worth a try though. Request peace, request trade agreement. Let's see if they go for that, shall we? Rue this day. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want to be like that. We'll just soften you up a little bit more, that's okay. We've taken that one out. We've taken that one out. I could just move in there and attack that, couldn't I? Take that one out as well. That'll upset him a bit, wouldn't it? Maybe I should do that next turn. I want to get these troops sort of fully replenished first, you know, before I start messing around too much. I don't want him building up an army to come and attack me there, because it's bound to draw him out if I do that, and he's going to attack this port, isn't he? Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for all the comments. Don't care what they are, they're fine. I can cope with anything as long as it's not personally insulting, and that was a problem with that. Yeah, okay. Let's take all the comments on board and see if we can get this improved. But it's not won yet, this, I don't believe. If you look at this here, we're surrounded by enemies all the way around. You look at the amount of money we're going to make next time, 6,997. Look how much of that is trade, 8,000 and something. It all depends on this area here. Somebody cuts that off and I've had it. You know, I really have. Now, okay, not all of that trade is sea trade, some of it's land trade. What am I getting? 4,067 I'm getting through the sea trade. So you take 4,067 from that, call it 4,000 then. That leaves 2,900, so it's less than 3,000 that I've got left, you know. So anyway, it's worth thinking about, isn't it? What a shame about that agent, though. But it might be good in the end, because I might get another agent who comes in this kind of area here next turn, because we've got, I don't know where they are now, but we've got one there for a start. We've got, you know, areas that will produce spies or rakes or whatever you want to call them. Okay, thanks for watching.